What is up, YouTube? This is your girl, Killer Rose. Unfortunately, I can't record as much as I wanted to because the next person around me has music blaring in the middle of the parking lot. So if you can hear the vibration, that's what it is. Right now, cardio session. It's late, about 8 o'clock at night. I wanted to do the 2 hours, but it got really late on me, and I didn't want to stay up until midnight, and that is hard for me to do, is to stay up. Definitely don't know why my body just ended up becoming unwired of staying up late. I used to be a night owl, but anyways, I could talk about that later. So right now it's just me having the same vibrations as my heartbeat and on a treadmill. So anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I can't record as much as I would want to. But I am gonna set up my new and improved office. So just keep on the lookout. I'm trying to set it up where I can actually get good quality into these videos, and I wanted to have good sound too, but I cannot, for some reason, whether it's the Chromebook or my Xbox, it won't pick up as much as I want to. I probably either have to upgrade my Xbox or get a PlayStation, and I don't mind both, but doing that, but moving forward, I really don't know if I do want to go on to PC, because if I could just get myself, with just Minecraft through that, that'll be fine. But that's just my opinion. I will definitely do my research. I'm just trying to think like what are the better options, because I do like to go crazy with mods. That's one thing that I like, and I do like high definition quality videos. It's gonna take some time, I'm not just here just going on a whim, because I do have a plan. It's just getting the equipment and testing it out to see if it works does help, and then sometimes it does curse you over time, because sometimes you pay in a certain amount and then unfortunately you can't, if it's not compatible, then you're not gonna get the results that you're craving for. So yeah, surprisingly, there's not a lot of people here at the gym. It looks like during the weekdays people are definitely here, and just one of those days where you just it's interesting how there's less people during the weekends but more people on the weekdays. I would think like people who are young would definitely go on the weekends, Saturday and Sundays. That's weird, but more equipment for me. I'm not complaining, shoot, stay home. No, I'm just kidding. That's not nice. But what I'm saying is that I'll be able to get on more machines, and I like I said, you guys, I'm kind of like I'm excited, but I'm also terrified about change. So to look at my progress and everything, it's coming together, and I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I guess what my mom doesn't know is that I don't like to change for anything or for anyone, not even myself. I'm that type of person that says, something like, if it works out for a long periods of time, then I'm cool with it. I don't want to change anything. If I'm unsatisfied, then yes, I will make a change. But if it's unnecessary, I won't. And some people, like me, have to have that push. Um, that attitude of trying not just to look different, but to feel different, you know? I mean, if I would have said something like this, my whole reality would have been me being big. If I didn't care what I would look in the future, and I didn't think it was necessary to go to the gym, I would have definitely just lose it, you know? I wanted to have that motivation to do anything. And that's besides depression, man. Can kick your butt. And going to the gym while having depression, of course you're not gonna, some people have it really different and really severe. That I can get into, but start getting up. At least you can stay on your bed, but just get up, stretch a little, try to rub your arms and legs to get that blood flowing, because with all the the soreness from not moving your body for long periods of time, it does happen. It does, one of those saddest things. It doesn't happen to me, thank God that didn't happen to me, but I've done my research, and yeah, it can get bad. So first thing first is to do the little things that you can as possible. Like for me, it would be just going to the gym. You could go with friends, and take tours of like the gyms, Walking on the treadmill does do things tremendously than just running. So I just want to put it out there that as long as you move your body, you're gonna get it. Be consistent with it, and just work as hard as you can. For me, it's like I'm just done having to do the same thing over and over again without seeing any progress. And to know my history, I just hate the way that I have to be the same person, because if I told you guys about my history, about how bad I put myself out there to a lot of people that didn't deserve my love or attention. And I'm just putting it out there, I'm not the type of person that likes to lie a lot, because I have lied in the past before, and I used to be the biggest liar of them all. And I'm just done with that. I'm done having to play, the woe is me victim mentality. Yeah, I was a POS. I was a bully. I was a nobody. I mean, I was a person that was not only had more problems on my own, but I would reflect the problems on other people, and it's not fair on them that I had to do all that. And I'm just trying to explain to people of what I am. You guys follow me, and I'm trying to create something that's that's me. That's something that I can express, and that I can tell you how I relate to certain things. I mean, I've been cheated on. I mean, I have cheated, and it's just one of those things. And I have ghosted people before, and people ghost me at most of my time, and then they would love bomb me, saying that, oh, they were just busy, whatever, you know, they have mental issues. So I mean, yeah, I had to do quotation marks, because some of them that says stuff like that are not truthful at all. And I get it. Some people do have their problems, some maybe, but some do lie. Like, what is it? Like two exes of mine, in the past, have asked me to marry them. And I'm like, oh my God, yes. Was it the third month that I've been with them? Yeah. First ex, okay. I mean, on and off situation. Definitely something you shouldn't get yourself into. It will just tear yourself into a bunch of pieces, and it will just mess up your mind mentally. I had a rough breakthrough when it came to that, and I was like focused on only myself. I was driven. I was like, once you have that heartbreak, and you're, into a mode where you have no, like, you have no idea why they did what they did, and it just completely makes you numb. And I had that feeling for a very long time. It took me quite a while to get rid of that feeling. I think it was like, if I had to look back, like almost like at least more than 6 months, I was heartbroken. Let's just say that. I was like so angry and so sad, whenever I walk into work. And I said I was gonna show a short video, but it's okay. As soon as I go to work, I end up crying. Not really. Let me rephrase this. I go to work, do my shift, but if I have the urge to cry, I would go to the bathroom and cry. I would cry, and not an ugly cry, because I didn't want anyone to hear me, but that slow teardrop, cry. It's kind of cringe, I know, but if you ever feel heartbroken and you need a place to cry, that's what I do. But not anymore. Kind of scared to get into another relationship. Like, I'm not scared, but I'm just terrified of having to do the same thing, trying to get to know someone and have someone know about me, and then having, imagine like someone just recognized me here on YouTube, and then I end up saying, oh wow, what do you mean you know me? Like, do you know me from somewhere? I mean, I've been through a lot of places, and I guarantee there's a few spots that I kind of, let's say, I just how I say, I like to drink and I like to smoke, but let's just say that I'm just everywhere and sometimes nowhere. You could find me anywhere. I don't know. But it's, it would freak me out knowing that someone knows me here on YouTube, and then I have to explain the whole situation, like, oh, I see you like to play violent video games. Are you a violent person by any chance? No, I'm not. I'm actually pretty sweet. Just Sometimes I could get sad at times. Sometimes I could get angry. I don't know how to control my own emotions anymore, and I'm scared of going back into a relationship because I end up playing this part where um I could basically tell you everything, you know, just not just I'm just so comfortable with expressing myself, and I end up becoming too comfortable, and I just end up saying the wrong things sometimes. I'm socially awkward. I drop every friend that I've known in the past. So it's more like I'm more of a loner, and if I do have friends, they're either distant or I only see them on occasion um when I'm partying or whenever I'm with my cousin. That's when I get to know my friends and the group that I associate with. And um I can't party like I used to. As much as I would want to, I cannot. That's one of the most pathetic things that I have to go through is vasovagal syncope, or whatever that heck that diagnosis is. I don't have it. I don't have any episodes. Thank the Lord. I mean, I heard that you can get to a point where it can affect your driving, and so if you end up passing out on a wheel, then yeah, they'll probably revoke your license at that point. So that's for me that's scary, because I'm not a heavy drinker, but I do binge drink. So that's the one problem that I have, is that if I'm gonna party, I'm gonna party. Sorry, I don't want to put it out there, but that's just me. I just like the type who likes to vibe and just enjoy the scenery, the music, everything. I mean, I'm just a happy-go-lucky person, and just, I don't know. It's just one of those things. If you guys want to, you know, show like the relationship side of things, like how people should treat you and how you need to perceive that affection, because sometimes for me it's kind of hard for me to perceive that affection, because I'll be the type of person who asks like, are you really saying what you're saying, or are you saying this so you can get something in the near future? Like, what is your goal here? Are you playing games? Listen, the 3 to 6 months, I mean, I say 3 month rule. Don't say I love you. um I mean, sometimes if I feel like some sort of connection, yes, you can give butterflies. Um, you can receive that spark that that you're attracted to someone. But for me, I'm just like, if I find someone, you know, beautiful or whatever, yes, I would glance at them and be like, wow, that's pretty nice. I'm just gonna cool down for a second, because one, I don't know if you're like that. For two, um, just me dealing with my issues here, and three, I'm just too scared to even be in a relationship, because trust me, I have messed up so many times, and I could guarantee you that the responses that you can get from the ladies, I mean, it may seem crazy. Trust me. Just say that you're sorry and try to make up for it, because it's a losing battle sometimes. It is. So anyways, I know I'm just jumping to conversations to topics to other topics. So if if you can keep up, that would be great. Right now I'm just at the gym, and it's 20 minutes now, so I gotta get going. 8:21. Um, definitely, I'm definitely gonna be home by at least like 10 o'clock. So it's one of those things, guys, that I get to ramble on again about my personal life or personal feelings. Sometimes I don't like to talk about my feelings. Um, I'm the type of person that likes to hide under the rug, and just say, listen, if it's okay, if it's flat enough, you won't notice it. So, what harm can it do if you just keep on sweeping under the rug, right? I mean, it's not gonna harm anyone. I don't know. That's just me, guys. I know it's a while. It's gonna take some time for me to get used to this, recording myself and actually trying to express myself in a way that you guys would like for me to express myself. I don't know. And I do like to joke a lot, so yeah, that's just one thing about me. Alright, anyways, guys, I gotta go to the gym. An hour long cardio session at the treadmill. So steady paced. I try to go steady paced. I get too bored of it, and then I'm like, I need to run like right now. So ain't no way I'm not gonna just jog into place like that and not gonna get anything done. So the March is about to end, I think, this week. So we'll definitely see what we can do here, and see what kind of progress we can get ourselves into, because that's what I really want. I really want to cut down this fat and get going with the strength training, because I have to figure out how am I supposed to do 2 hour and 30-minute cardio and strength training. So if I have to do strength training first, if I'm gonna do 2 hours like that, I used to do more than that when I was very young. So if you guys are like 20, definitely take the opportunity and work your butt off. Seriously, like if I was 18 right now, I'd probably get a second job and save as much as I can and do, go crazy with overtime and do a backflip while doing that. I'm just kidding. I'm over exaggerating here, but that's for real. Definitely take the advantage of doing the things that you like to do. I don't know. I can barely find anything that I like to do sometimes. But this is one of those things that I love to do, that I seriously would want to do as much as I can until I can't do it no more. So yeah. Alright, guys, this is it. This is the outro. So going to the gym right now as we speak, before it gets any longer. Alright, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you.